Welcome back, everybody. We are here for another Sentimiento Latino. This is number 91. I'm Yodaslim, joined here by Light VIP. Light, how's it going, man?
What's up, Yoda? We're here. This is the beginning. This is the beginning of something.
The beginning of the end.
This is the beginning of the end. We're not gonna make it through the month, Yoda. Is it?
We're not gonna make it through the week.
It's been a fun ride.
I mean, I really thought Corona was gonna take us all out, but it's not gonna be that takes me out. It's gonna be casting nonstop. But that's the way I want to go, honestly. I wouldn't have it any other way. What a way to go. Only the strong will survive. If we survive, we'll be more powerful than ever.
F's in the chat if we don't survive.
F's in the chat. We probably won't. But for now, we should be doing just fine today. We did decent yesterday, and we should do decent at least today again. But I'm excited. We're already in a game right here. We can do the intros and then discuss these players. I'm excited to see a Zerg here in the bottom left-hand corner of Eternal Empire LE. It is a player playing for Lethal Perfect, and he goes by the name of NeosShaggy.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner is someone a little bit special. He is the owner of his team. He is a caster. He's a player. He is representing Brazil, Cosmos.
Look at that menacing raven.
Right?
Or hawk. No, not a hawk. That'd be a raven. Yeah, it's a raven.
Yeah, raven.
Could be a crow, but raven's like a giant crow. So I'm assuming it's a crow. Looks very menacing.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm really surprised to see him sign up. I think it's really cool.
Oh, yeah. I saw that at first, and I thought that was like a different Cosmos.
I think what he's really showing us is that if we really wanted to, one of us
we could join.
Yeah,
we could play.
Yeah, I say one of us, but you could probably sign up, and then unless you win the entire thing, then you can join me after your run. But
or you could sign up and join me after the run.
Oh, this is
but
true.
It would be hard for you to production and play at the same time. I don't know how you manage that.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could play, but it would just be like for fun, maybe cast the one game that I lose because I'm guaranteed to lose. It'd be more for the people in the chat to laugh at.
One of the other reasons why I wanted to cast this for nefarious purposes is that of course Cosmos is a caster. And he's not just a caster; he's also masters as well. So I'm trying, I may be trying to scope him out a little bit. Like, how's he doing here? Like, in case we do end up having
something to transpire.
Yes, exactly.
It's great that we could do this with the stream. Using the stream to the full advantage, we are studying.
Yes. Right now, I'm studying him. I'm like, all right, how does he do?
Me and Light just so happen to be Zerg players, so.
Yeah.
So is this perfect thing to study? He's actually pretty not good with his Reaper, so that's good for us.
Yeah, he got pretty greedy with his Reaper. He went all the way in, and like again, NeosShaggy, he's a pretty good player. He was on top of his Queen control and took out the Reaper.
I mean, honestly, I feel as Cosmos, I'd rather get the scout than to make sure there's no crazy proxy. If you know, I don't know if you knew there was a third base or not, but pretty much if you know there's a third base, and it's really just the tech that could really throw you off guard. I probably would have done the same thing. Risking the Reaper wasn't too bad.
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, the Reaper does go down, but he did, make sure that he scouted everything. In saying that, there's actually a lot of lings on the way. There's a fair amount. Oh god, there's no wall. And there's no Hellions either. Like Cosmos, he went for a pretty interesting opening. He kept the reactor on the racks.
Yeah, I've seen this a lot. I hate this build. Sometimes I don't know what to do, but once I recognize it, it's easy. It's a little late. He doesn't really have Baneling speed or anything. He has a crap ton of Marines.
Yeah,
which means there should be a really early push with Wow.
Yeah,
little
that's what I
bold
mean.
there.
Yeah, like the Marines, they don't have stim, they don't have any upgrades because again, it's just reactors on all of these, on all the production. And yeah, as we see, he looks like he was trying to go for a really fast drop, but it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I think really the move here is to lift the CC and then just hold it at the top. Look, he had two medevacs. He could have, you know, got more and more army. He would have been looking pretty good right now if he had all his army there, but he just walked them down and let them all die.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the things, like, as a Terran player, like, if you... Oh, God, he even lifts! No! He lifted!
God.
Oh, God.
It's crazy because to me, this is like, wow, he's playing, like, kind of bad. But in reality, he's a higher rank than me. He's playing way better than I could ever play. And NeosShaggy's just so up there that he can make even good players not look like on top of their game.
Yeah, again, like, Cosmos' opening was just really odd, and to me it looked like he knows that NeosShaggy is like the better player, so he was gonna go for something cheeky, expecting NeosShaggy to just, you know, macro up, but he went for like this big, I don't want to say Ling flood, but like this big like Ling aggression, and yeah, he got a lot done.
It was not supposed to do that much damage. If there's Hellions, it would have done nothing. But I've seen that build before. You get out a bunch of Marines, and usually you're pretty good. He had a good composition. He just didn't use it well. There was no need to bring all the Marines down to the bottom of the ramp and completely get surrounded.
Yeah.
He could have easily lifted up the CC, canceled the depot that he's putting back down.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, as a Terran player, you have to know when to just give up the natural, like just lift it up. And I know, like, you want to hold on to it and you want to keep your economy going, but you have to realize that like you can't really do much against these Lings. You're better off on top of the ramp, and now more Lings come in. Oh, snipes the Widowmine as well.
Yeah, he had a good split there, so he was able to negate the damage of the Widowmine, and yeah. This Liberator's out of range. Roaches are now showing up. I think that's going to be a tough hold here.
Oh, there is a Cyclone and a Liberator, but the Liberator, it's not in position. It's only holding the ramp. So, again, the natural gets forfeited a little bit. A couple of workers go down, forced to lift up again. And yeah, Cosmos, he's in a really rough position. I will say Cosmos, he does have like 3 CCs, you know, in his main base, so he's incredibly oversaturated.
I want to say he's in a rough position, but I've lost in positions like this, I feel.
yeah, it's. I think we've casted some games like that as well. It's like, oh my god, like the economy is just awful, and then the Terran player like drops across the map, and it's like it just ends the game.
Yeah. And it's just like how. It's because Terran's OP. That's how.
That's why the Bailey's getting nerfed.
Yeah. Terran's OP. You know, Protoss is getting buffed, so of course Zerg has to get a nerf.
It has to. 100%.
100%. Banes are just, I mean, Lings and Banes are just too strong right now. Having one reliable unit for Zerg is just too much to ask for. We're asking for too much.
And now we're starting to see Cosmos's build come together. Like, now it makes a lot more sense. The reason why he didn't get a tech lab early on, the reason why he didn't invest into Stim or anything like that is, as we do see, he's actually going to mech.
I guess that's a good choice. Knowing that there was a lot of Lings out, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot of Roaches out now, though.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Not a single Ravager.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be difficult for all these Roaches to do anything because of the tanks and because of the Liberators. Oh, God.
He can take all those shots and not lose a single Roach. I don't know what the point in that was. Maybe just going for that third base. That was weird. But he can afford it.
Yeah.
He's got money to blow.
Yeah,
he's rich.
He's got 4 hatcheries, he's got plenty of workers, 68 workers as well. To be fair though, a lot of his army is across the map, so this run by could find some damage, but he already spots it, he's already pulling away. Oh god! Decent damage.
Yeah, he probably could have stopped falling with those drones a long time ago.
Yeah, he could probably back off.
But he's so far ahead in income, he should be perfectly fine. I mean, NeosShaggy's dropping, or NeosShaggy's, I was gonna say he's dropping mules. Cosmos is like trying to drop mules, I believe, but he's not really getting too much. Oh my god, the SCV's following the other SCV. That was terrible.
Oh god, no, yeah, he's following.
He had like 4 and then he stopped and they're still following. What is?
Oh my god. Okay, we're good.
My face is glitching right now. My brain doesn't know what just happened. It's not computing.
Yeah, we talked about it before. How it's like every now and then, every couple of games that happens, and it's like, it's rough.
Yeah.
Like, especially when you notice.
Pretty often. Yeah. That turret's pretty cool with that skin. Is that a different skin on the turret? It is, right?
It is. Yeah. Ooh, actually, it looks pretty sick.
Yeah, it looks kind of cool.
I want to say that's a new skin. Maybe.
Yeah, I think it's a new skin. I think we've casted enough to know if an auto turret was old. Doesn't look. I don't remember that auto turret. Looks great though.
Yeah, and because NeosShaggy was so ahead, like now he's out here with the Mutalisk. There's no anti-air at all. There's a single Liberator. There's a Thor. Oh, with the Thor maybe.
I'm pretty sure this many Mutas can kill a Thor. Well, I guess not now, but I mean the economy is gonna kill it eventually. Yeah. There is a slight chance that Cosmos can come back, but here's the push. 2-3 Mutas coming back in. There's one tank that's doing a lot of damage. Oh god, this is a flood. Oh god. I thought the army was already in there, but the other half of the army just showed up. GG's called. Game number 1 goes to NeosShaggy.
GG. And again, this is kind of what we do expect NeosShaggy to be the favorite here, but Cosmos, again, it did kind of almost feel like, I want to say build order loss. Like, it felt like Cosmos was doing something blindly. NeosShaggy, I'm not even too sure if he went for an Overlord Scout into the main base. He just said Lings, and he's like, oh, there's no Hellions. Okay.
He said Lings. He's like, let's see what these Lings can get done. He's like, oh, apparently a whole lot.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to punish an opponent that you feel like your skill level's better. If you know your MMR is higher, just throw. It's a big investment if you're playing someone your MMR and you throw like 10, 15 Lings out there and they don't achieve anything. But I believe NeosShaggy knew he could get something accomplished with the Lings. Also, you can keep him alive, bring him back for defense. A lot of good things from the early Lings. I'm a huge fan of early aggression. As reported. 100%.
You're like, early Lings, yes.
Yes. Lings, yes, Lings. That's probably why they're about to nerf everything, because they hear me how much I like Lings and Banes, and they're just like, man, this is a Yoda guy. Let's give him something to complain about. What is the new? Aren't they adding in a new upgrade to the High Templar?
To the High Templar?
I believe they're adding some sort of new ability or something.
If they are, I completely missed it.
I might be misreading something, but you guys in the chat could let me know if anybody knows. But yeah, I think so. I do believe.
All right, here we go. We're going to be loading into game number 2, and it's going to be in Everdream.
Everdream LE.
So the question is Cosmos the kind of player to proxy?
Yes. Every Terran player is a type of Terran player to proxy. There we go. You see, guys, there's the GLHF, the hearts, the have funs. And in the bottom left-hand corner. Wow, this is actually an interesting base. I think this is a new base, right? But anyways, in the bottom left-hand corner, he is playing for Lethal Perfect. It is NeosShaggy.
It's the new Cerberus buildings.
Yeah. It's in the war chest, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I just got it, so I saw that. I just looked it over. I haven't even played yet. I got all the skins and I was like, that one looks cool.
It's better than the other one, the classic hatchery.
Way better. Don't even get me started.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Everdream LE, we have the Brazilian caster, the player, the owner of Death Zone Gaming. It is Cosmos.
And it's good to see a Zerg again. We casted all day, not all day yesterday, but we casted yesterday, and all cast we didn't get a single Zerg in.
Right? Not a single Zerg. But we're here, and there's plenty of Zergs in Latin America. Especially if you saw the bracket. There's a lot.
It's good to be home.
Yeah, I mean, the winner of speaking of Zergs, the winner of this series will go up against Mr. Senor. Yeah, the Senor Arepas himself, Mr. Eggs. Oh boy. It's gonna be tough for either of these players, right? Like Eggs, he's one of the best Zerg players in the region. You know, alongside some of the others that signed up. Jim Rising is here, Dark Unnamed. It's gonna be sick. Ryu.
I feel like we haven't seen Ryu in a while.
Yeah, we haven't been able to cast him in a while, so I'm really looking forward to it. Like he's straight up just one of the best Zergs, like arguably like top 5 player in the region. After
top 5 in our hearts.
At least. But yeah, like we haven't really been able to talk about it much, but you know, DreamHack, it's in like less than a week, right? The DreamHack qualifiers. And we're going to be getting back into it, you know, like obviously we've got the top 3, like Kellezer, Special, Cham, but again, it's going to be so exciting to see everyone duke it out again.
Oh yeah, it's going to be great. I can't wait.
Yeah, this time hopefully Ryu can remember in summer, Ryu, he was so close, right? He was so close to qualifying and he just didn't. And because he was in Europe, like when we ran the Desafiantes, like he couldn't play in it, right? It was like
yeah, it's crazy, like the small things. And something else we need to talk about. I don't know if you saw on Twitter, but I think Darkness was talking about leaving StarCraft for school.
Yeah, like he's always like he's a part-time, or I should say full-time student, and the reason why he came back
StarCrafter.
Yeah, and the reason why he came back to StarCraft was because of COVID. Like his studies like slowed down, like the university kind of like stagnated for a little bit. But now that his classes are starting up again, like you know, he has to focus on that, right? Like it's you know, he's working on his degree. He has like a year left of school.
Just drop out and play StarCraft for our enjoyment, please.
It's such a hard decision, right? Like, because when it comes to Darkness, you could definitely argue that he could make a living. Like it may not be like a big living, but like he could probably make it work. Like
you don't need a big living. You don't need like a whole bunch of food and a nice house. Just live simple. Still a simple StarCraft life.
Yeah, like you know, his stream, it's growing. Like his YouTube channel is actually pretty big. Like he gets a lot of views on his YouTube.
Very fast.
Yeah, and like he's a good player. Like he's gonna be earning money whenever there's an ESL Pro Tour, right? And even in these weeklies, but
we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a patient man. I think I can wait 1 year to have him back full time.
Yeah. I think I was telling him that too. Like he was talking about how like he's scared, like this may be it. And I'm like, mate, you only have a year left of uni. Like go for it, then come back. You know, we'll still be here, right? Like StarCraft, it's not going anywhere. Like it'll still be here. And he's like, yeah, but then I'm gonna be all rusty and stuff. I'm like, mate, it took you a month to shake the rust off. It's fine. Like do it again. You've done it before.
Man, just learn some time management. Give up something else. You got a girlfriend, dump her.
Stop sleeping, you know, like
you got a dog, put him up for adoption. Showers, you don't need them. No one can smell you through the computer.
Right? No, yeah. Got a good point there, right? Just screw it.
You like eating fancy food? Screw it. Throw it out. Get the Maruchan. Get the instant noodles. Live off of that. You're gravy. Time management. Oh my god, the Ling blood. And that's this game. I don't see a comeback from this.
Yeah, it's happening again.
Completely left the door open for a giant flood of about 40 Lings to come in and absolutely wreck shop. And if they get into the main, which they just did, there's no stopping this. There's really no coming back from this at all.
Exactly. Like NeosShaggy went in as soon as the Hellions went out. They even run into Banelings.
Oh my god. So that was interesting with the Banelings, but It still should be enough to end the game.
Yeah, like I think I want to say NeosShaggy made the banelings just to bust into the main base, but they just ran right into all the. Yeah. Oh my
I wonder
God.
if he target fired that, or if that was like they were just in the right place at the right time.
Either way, oh my God, all the Hellions went down, and the Hellions they were crucial in holding this, like in cleaning up all the Lings, and all the Hellions are dead. And the third base just went down as well in the wall, and now Cosmos, we were here before in game 1, he's down to 1 base.
Yep, 1 base. Well, technically 2, but 1.
Ah, God. And NeosShaggy, he's looking to end this. Yo, he's looking to bust in.
I mean, what else do? You got about 100 Lings there, and he's just kind of sitting there. Oh my God, you couldn't stop this even if you wanted to. He doesn't even know what to explode.
Oh my
he's
God.
just like, I'll take whatever.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a pretty intense spray there of the blue flame, but it's not enough, and GG is called. NeosShaggy taking the 2-0 victory. Not too bad. It's fun seeing Cosmos give it a whirl though. It lets me know that I would definitely never be able to play any of these players or even get close to it. That's why, in my opinion, if you're playing someone even slightly higher end than your MMR, just cheese. Just cheese until there's no more cheese.
Cosmos,
and then you cheese more.
If you're watching the VOD, that doesn't mean that we're going to cheese you if we ever play against each other in a tournament. That doesn't mean that at all, okay? We're going to... we're going to play macro.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, that's not about me. That's about like, other people. Other players should do that. I'm not one of those guys.
God. But yeah, for people asking in the chats, we were talking about Darkness. Of course, Darkness. He is currently, I think we can all safely say, he's the best Protoss player in Latin America.
Oh yeah,
I
think everybody would say that.
Oh my God, there was a time before Darkness, when we would have argued Paco Mike, you know, but ever since Rebirth, like ever since Darkness came back, it's you know, it's been another time, another era, if you will.
Great. It's been great. I really want to see more of him against Cham. I don't know, have we seen it at all?
If you remember, we haven't, because Darkness, he signed up for the last Battle of the Americas, and we were really excited for it. But they
wasn't there.
They were on the opposite ends of the bracket, and Darkness.
Oh yeah, Darkness. That was rough.
Vindicta.
That was 2 weeks ago, or 3. Was that 2 weeks ago? I think so.
I think so. Yeah. But because of that, like it was Darkness versus Vindicta, and Darkness, his Widowmine defense just wasn't there. And he lost a lot of probes, and he lost the series.
Nice.